I'm joined by the Conservatory Manager of Cheadle+, and that's Phil Alley. Hello Phil,
Hi.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
No problem.
Now first of all, tell us a bit about what your company does.
Yeah, Cheadle+ is a family-run business in the heart of Cheshire, 45 years experience. We not only install UPVC aluminium windows, doors, conservatories, we have a glass processing factory as well. So we can toughen bespoke glass and install balustrade and so on. So we have quite a diverse business.
So we're standing in one of your masterpieces now, which is indeed a Loggia, which is the newest technology when it comes to glazed extensions, isn't it?
It is. It's something Ultraframe developed about 12 months ago to bridge the gap between extensions and conservatories. So you get the light and feel of a conservatory, but with the look of an extension at a fraction of the cost.
So how does it work technically? Because I know it's very thermally efficient, isn't it?
It is. The Loggia columns themselves, the way they've been constructed, are very thermally efficient, and also they're very strong as well, so it helps with the structural side of the build.
But because of that and because of these columns, does it restrict you on design?
Not really, no. There are a number of sizes of column available, so we can basically build the conservatory around that, and also the customer's requirements.
Now, when a customer is deciding to have an extension to the home, they must come to you with an idea, but with your years of experience, how much input do you have on the design and shape?
It depends on the customer. This customer in particular had very strong ideas of what they wanted, so it made my job quite a bit easier. There are other customers that come to us with no idea at all, so we take them right from the start and show them all the options and build from there.
Now, speaking of options, it's very modern and there seems to be a lot, doesn't there? We've got the living room, the deep pelmets, we've got the spotlights. I know you can have speaker systems.
You can. Yeah, the living room itself is the plastered pelmet on the inside, which will house speakers, lights, all the wiring is hidden in there, and you get the plastered ceiling all the way around, so you get the feel of an extension. And
on this particular one, they have the long length glazing as well, don't they?
They do. That was a customer requirement, which, as you can see, brings the garden into the room. Yes.
Now the whole build is all done under one roof, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Cheadle+, we look after the customer right from start to finish, with one person, which on the whole is me. So I look at their requirements initially, to talk them through the sale process, and then look after the project right from start to finish.
So is the upheaval to the customer's life very minimal?
It is, yes. I mean, especially with the Loggia, that's where that comes into its own. There is minimal build, and then the Loggia is fitted as part of the conservatory itself. So
I know this Loggia is obviously the first one you've finished. How pleased are you with the end result?
Oh, we're very pleased at Cheadle+. It is our first and something different that we've not done before, but we're very pleased with the end product, and hopefully the customer is too.
Yes, and hopefully you'll be building lots more to come. I think it's a stunning build. Thank you very much for letting us have a look. I'm about to meet Peter, who is going to talk to me about why they love their Loggia and why it's not only added value to their home, but why they wish they'd discovered it sooner. Peter, thank you so much for inviting us into your lovely home, and we're sat in your brand new Loggia.
That's right, that's right. Well, we're very happy with it. Yes, since we made the decision to extend the property and to look for something which had some empathy with the structure we've already got, this is what we've got. We're very happy with it.
So talk to me a bit about the process. So once you visited Cheadle+, what were the next steps? How much input did you have on the design?
Well, we looked at the general designs that were offered, and we came up with this sort of format, and basically we just wanted to get as much lighting as we could. Obviously vertically we were limited because of the size of the roof space, but inward we went for the large window on your left, which allows the view into the garden and makes you feel as though you're in the garden. Which was quite important to you both. It is really, yeah. As we've got older, our eyesight's not the best, so obviously we take advantage of the light, but it's been very, very good. Very good.
And you've had it up for a few months now.
We have, yeah. We've had it up for, 3 months now, and we've really had a value out of it. Yeah, it's been good.
How did you find the upheaval to your lives while it was being built?
Very minimal, really. Once the actual planning had gone through, which Cheadle dealt with no problem, and then we went along with the ground worker, we didn't have a major problem because the last thing to be taken out was the adjoining wall. Mm-hmm. So all the structure was up when the wall was taken out, and we had a very, very little inconvenience.
Well, I have to say the build seems seamless. Mm-hmm. And as you said, empathy with the original structure was very important when building.
Well, it was, yeah. When you say seamless, it's down to the conversations that initially I had with Cheadle and Cheadle had with their ground worker. and that sort of blended together and has left us with what we've got, which, as I say, we're happy with, very happy.
What would you say to people out there that are worried about having a conservatory, especially when it comes down to the cost with heating in the winter and keeping it breezy in the summer?
Well, I would say to them obviously to look at the figures and to look at the specification that's offered to you by Ultraframe and the Loggia. But what we're finding is a great benefit and a plus.
Well, I have to say it's a stunning extension. Thank you so much for letting us take a look.
No problem at all. Thank you.